Hey everyone, Cash here, back with another video from Madden 16. Today we continue our draft champions that we started yesterday. We did the draft, we played our first game. Now 3 more wins will earn us the championship. Can we do it? We will see, but here's the team we're going to try and do it with. Randall Cunningham, the QB, Evans at wide receiver, Forte, the halfback, a pretty solid offensive line as well. And then on the defense, this is a very solid defense. Hall and Hayward at the corners, Landry and Lowry, the safeties, Timmons and McPhee. McPhee, very good in our game. He's very good at rushing the passer. And then, of course, you can't forget J.J. Watt there on the end. So that's the team we're going to try and do it with. 3 more wins will get us the championship. And next up is going to be a team featuring Brooks, Cole, and Thomas. So no skill players in the top 3. That looks to be possibly a good sign for us as we begin this one 1st and 10. And Cunningham going to work immediately. He's going to find Doug Baldwin there, as that's going to be his second pass completed in the game. 1st and 10 now, and Cunningham, the halfback screen, Matt Forte, and we have got a lot of room. 1 man to beat. Will he catch us? No, he will not. And just like that, the opening drive, a quick strike. Forte all the way for the touchdown, so it's 7-0. At least this time, if you saw the last video, my first opponent had a headset in, headphone, microphone, whatever in, and it was the most annoying sound the entire game. Luckily, we did not see any of that in any of the games today. But here, our opponent is making a drive out of this opener, as on that 3rd and 3 play, he's going to get the first down there. Now 2nd and 5, and this pass across the middle and nearly intercepted by Lawrence Timmons. You got to intercept that. As you see, he does have Andrew Luck at quarterback. Luck now back to pass, 3rd and 5 again, and another completion, as that looked to be the safety there, I think, Landry, that just let that ball go over his head. Now 1st and 10, the pass coming, and another quick strike here as our opponent gets a touchdown this time. So it's 7-all here as we begin the second, and actually we had a quick 3 and out, so it's given the ball back to our opponent, and here he goes back to work once again. That pass will be complete as they're across the 50, as are we in a little bit of trouble here as 1st and 10, Luck, and another pass completed for another first down. He's 7 of 8, a very good start. Michael Floyd going to catch that one, so now 1st and 10, and look at this, another touchdown. So just like that, we are now down 14-7, just under 3 minutes to go in the first half. Luckily, that was a quick drive, so we should be able to get at least another opportunity for a score before we go into halftime. Forte will begin this drive, 2nd and 10, catches that one. Cunningham just 4 of 8 to start here. We're going to turn that around as we will need him to come up big. And here we're dropping way back. We're going to scramble away, try to throw it. In this one, we had a wide open receiver, but waited way too long to throw it to him. And on top of that, we threw it off our back foot. Eric Berry with the interception, so that is not a good throw at all, a poor play. But look at this, we're going to answer right back. Lawrence Timmons with the pick. Can he get in the end zone? No, he can't. He's going to get tackled, but that a very, well, not exactly similar, but he threw that one off of his back foot as well, nowhere near to his receiver. So here we are, 3rd and goal, looking to strike. We have a guy in the corner of the end zone. It's going to be Jason Avant, and he's going to catch it, and we have tied this one up. We have 43 seconds to go in the first half. We're still not quite to halftime here. Andrew Luck going back to work, going deep, and we got some coverage here. And this one's going to be intercepted. It's going to be Alex Carter with the diving pick, the dirty spin move to avoid the tackle. He's out across the 50. Can we get another score before the half? All kinds of action here in these last couple of minutes of the first half. And here we're going to go deep. And unbelievable. We give the ball right back, as this has been, well, turned into quite the ugly first half, and that would bring the first half to an end. We open the second half, and look at this, another interception. This one's going to be from Landry, the tip ball up in the air. I love the cornerback wide receiver play in this game. I know I've mentioned it in a couple other videos, but it has added such an extra wrinkle, interesting wrinkle to this year's game. But you see Cunningham going to get sacked there, so 3rd and 13. We're looking to continue this drive. Cunningham going to just throw it up here, and that one nearly maybe should have even been intercepted, but it falls incomplete, so we are forced to punt. 14-14 is your score, 3rd and 5 for our opponent here, and this one's going to fall incomplete. The diving receiver, as Andrew Luck started out very well, he's now just 10 of 17, and of course it wouldn't be online Madden if your opponent wasn't going for it on 4th down, but here C.O. Moore going to come up big. We bring the blitz, he gets the sack, so a short field for us now into the 4th quarter. Forte with the carry, going to break the tackle in here. I know I'm going to divide some lines here as to what I decide to do. I do not go into the end zone so I can waste some more time. It nearly bites me in the butt, but fortunately we have Randall Cunningham, and look at this dirty move he puts on. It goes out to the right, just turns it straight upfield into the end zone. So we now have a 21-14 lead. Our opponent 2nd and 6, the last play before the 2-minute warning, and look at this. It's another interception. Leon Hall this time with the pick, and of course, That is going to bring the Rage Quits out, and that is victory number 2. So we're halfway there. 2 more wins is all we need. And look at this team we're taking on. John Elway, Anthony Sherman. That's an interesting pick, the fullback, but Des Bryant. So this is going to be a tough game. I already know. John Elway, monster arm, and Des Bryant catches everything. As look at that, he just steals that one out from under. So it looked like we had an opportunity for an interception, but instead Des Bryant snatches that one out of the air. So now 2nd and 15. This one's going to go deep, and that's going to be a touchdown. Our DB there didn't even go for the ball. So just like that, we are down 7-0, and we're already well into the 2nd quarter. Forte with the catch and the dirty spin move, and he is racing down the sideline. Don't think he'll have enough speed to outrun the last defender. No, he will not. He's down at the 7, but here we go. 3rd and goal from the 5. Cunningham with a quick throw, and he's going to find Baldwin in the end zone for the tying score. So 7-7 now. We're into the 2nd half, as that first half just kind of flew by there. But here Elway going deep. Leon Hall giving chase, and that one, another ridiculous completion. Des Bryant, he is so good in this game. But now 1st and 10, going deep once again, and this time we are ready for it as Casey Hayward going to come down with it, the user pick. We were waiting for that one, but unfortunately he's down at the 1, so we don't have to get out of the goal line. We're going to hand it off there to our fullback. John Connor will get 5 on the play. We've now made our way out to the 15, and now with this room, we're going to look to get a little bit farther. Hannah with the catch, breaks the tackle, and he's down the sideline. Tries to cut it back there, but he's going to get taken down at the 46. But look at this. We started at the 1, and we've now made it to the opposing 43. Now 1st and 10, the handoff. Forte, the double spin move, will get him out to the 36 as we're getting the running game going finally. But here, 3rd and 2, we're at the 2-minute warning. We're going to the fullback, Connor, the sure thing there. You almost always never ever fail on those fullback dives. But now 2nd and 7. We're just over a minute to go with a touchdown. Can we put this game away? Forte going to take the screen, and he's going to find the end zone for the touchdown. So now the defense got to come up big here. 1:04 to go. Elway play action, looking deep, gets hit. The ball up. Leon Hall, can you come down with it? Yes, you can. Another interception. A huge play by this defense, and another win for us. And we are now just 1 win away from the championship. And this is what we got here. Joe Horn, Vontae Davis, Le'Veon Bell, a solid trio of top players for this team. We have the Raiders and the Lions here. And Hannah going to go up for this one, catches that one. Randall Cunningham, an unbelievable quarterback. The dude has the speed. He has the arm. He has been absolutely instrumental to this championship run. Now 1st and 10, and look at this. Jason Avant, another catch there from Cunningham. And just like that, we're down to the 6-yard line. 2nd and 2, Cunningham, the handoff to Connor, the fullback, and here, running to Moen lineman, try to turn around, and instead he just kind of falls his way backwards. So now 3rd and 9, and here looks like we had the receiver, but Hannah just a little bit behind him. He cannot quite catch it, so we're forced to kick the field goal. Field goal is always horrible in this, but look at this, 3-0 game. Let's make it a 10-0 game. Landry, the safety, with the pick on Ryan Tannehill, and he is going to go the distance. Now 10-0 as this defense, we said in the video yesterday, in doing the draft, we made an absolute monster defense, and they are showing it here today. Now 3rd and 9, Tannehill back to throw, and this one well off the mark. That's going to be 4th down, and he will actually punt it there. So 2nd and 3. We're at the 2-minute warning here in the first half, and this one, a poor throw, double coverage. I don't know what I was thinking there, but we give away a turnover of our own. One of the few mistakes we made in really any of these games besides that other interception we threw in the prior game off of our back foot. But here he's going to not get it on 3rd down. Of course, again, it's online Madden. They're going for it on 4th, but here we are going to come up with a huge play. Our DB's able to knock it out of the receiver's hands, and that's going to be our ball now. 1 minute to go in the first half. 3rd and 10, and Cunningham looking. No one's there, so he's going to take off using his legs, slides down safely. And we'll go no huddle here, looking to get a score. 10 seconds to go now, 3rd and 10. The halfback screen, but Forte not going to get anywhere. So we'll call the timeout and kick the field goal. So it's 13-0 going into the half. Our opponent still has not scored, even come really close. And here, not going to get any closer to the end zone as that one's going to fall incomplete. as this guy having some issues throwing the ball. I don't know whether it's just because our defense is so good. And look at this, Pernell McPhee, I said the dude is a monster pass rusher, comes up huge there. We forced the punt as we begin the fourth quarter. I'm interested to know how exactly the matchups for these games work, whether every game you play is someone else at that same stage. So is this a guy going for a championship as well? I would assume so, but interesting he's gotten this far because his team was not that great. But as you see there on second down, we got sacked, so 3rd and a mile. That one's not going to be anywhere close, so we are forced to punt. So 13-0, 2:38 to go in the game. Halfback screen, we will sniff that one out immediately. Denard going to get the tackle there. So 4th down. This one, and actually a necessary 4th down to go for it, but Tannehill immediately trying to scramble, and he's actually going to have the room. Landry giving chase. We dive way too early, and he picks up the 1st down. Tannehill using his legs, but here another 3rd down, 2 yards is what he needs. He's going back to the halfback screen, and again, we are reading that all day. Denard with the tackle. Tannehill just 94 yards passing. And look at this, 4th and 8. He tries to go back to it again. We knock him hard, and we have done it. We win the championship, 4-0 the record. We get a reward pack, so let's open that, see what we get. And it's going to be 100 quick sell coins. Will Rackley is 69, 125 coins. A draft champions badge, which these are very important. Look at this, Cliff Averill. That's a huge pull there, the 81 defensive end. We will put him in the lineup immediately. Then we'll get more draft champions. You can use those in sets, and there's one set in particular I'm going to add these to that will give us a double elite pack, which gives us an elite on offense and defense. So as soon as we can get 10 of these, which I have been grinding for the last 3 because we will be seeing an Ultimate Team video on Friday, and at the beginning of that, we will be opening up that double elite pack. So we will have a couple players that hopefully will slide directly into our lineup and help us out as we begin our seasons in Ultimate Team. So a very successful first draft champions. What a very fun mode this is. It's really fun to do the draft and then play through these games. They don't take too long. There's only 4 of them, and you get a pretty good reward for it. So we might continue these even after our franchise starts if you enjoy this little series. But otherwise, I still have not heard as far as anything official from EA when the patch is going to be out. I did hear on Twitter this weekend that it was possibly going to be out this week. So we will wait and see if it is going to be out. I hope so. Then we will be able to start our franchise next week. Otherwise, we'll just continue to wait, and I will fill this time with Draft Champions and Ultimate Team. If there's anything else that you want to see, let me know in the comments down below. Otherwise, we'll just keep going until we are ready to get rolling on that franchise. But otherwise, that's going to be it for this one. If you enjoyed the video, please go ahead and give it a like. I would really appreciate it. And subscribe to see any future videos that I make. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.